Sorry guys, as I was saying, my right angle measure is this. I'm going to use one of the corners here. How many angles in a right angle? 90, well done if you said 90. I'm going to just make sure that I've got that perfect 90-degree angle by putting it into the corner of a piece of paper. It should match up perfectly. So if you've got any shapes which require right angles and you need to make sure that you have got the perfect right angle, get yourself a right angle measurer of some description and then you can check those angles, and I will go and I will show you, demonstrate what I mean later on. So similar things for the mild and for the hot sheets. You are just writing and drawing the shapes that have been described along with writing their name. Whoopsie daisy, you've got the answers there. I don't want to give them away, so you can check. If you're a bit stuck, this is ask the angle, which is where you will need your right angle measurer. And it says what to do. Use your right angle measure to test if each angle is acute, obtuse, or a right angle. So you do that by placing the corner of your right angle measurer into the corner of the angle. If it fits perfectly, that means it is a right angle. If we check this one, we put the corner onto the angled part here. Now this angle is quite clearly smaller than a right angle. So can you remember, does that mean it is acute or obtuse? We've done a lesson on this already this year. Acute, if you remember, acute. Oh, look at that cute teeny tiny little kitten. That means it is smaller than 90 degrees. And then if I check on this one here, I put my right angle measurer. It is quite clearly larger than 90 degrees, larger than a right angle. And if you remember the lesson from earlier in the year, the obtuse, the obese cat means it is larger than 90 degrees. So you can circle the options here. Finally, you have an investigation. I quite like this investigation actually. So investigate how many different polygons you can make by drawing 5 equilateral triangles next to one another on isometric paper. Now the isometric paper is within the PDF. You will need to print this off. It's going to take you quite a long time to draw this if you want to complete this investigation. It then says compare your shapes and eliminate any repeats. So reflections and rotations count as repeats. Cutting out shapes so you can cut them out could be useful. So once you've had a go at drawing as many as you can, name each shape, tell me whether it is regular or not. And then if it is regular, so if all the sides are of the same length, tell me if it is symmetrical. So they've given you the example here. I have drawn an example on my paper already. You can see that's made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Okay, it's definitely a polygon because all sides are straight. I can now think about how many sides I've got. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. That means it must be a quadrilateral. Remember quad bike? Quad bikes have 4 wheels. Quadrilaterals all have 4 sides. Is it regular? No, it's not. That is shorter than that side, different length. So it's irregular, which means when we're talking about a line of symmetry, let's have a look. And I think, yes, we do have a line of symmetry, one line of symmetry here. So I would then write that this is an irregular quadrilateral with one line of symmetry. And then you repeat that for as many different options as you can. How many can you get? All right, have fun with today's lesson, guys.